I'm composer Caleb, and welcome back to my studio. So, it's a new year, and I have a new commitment to make YouTube videos. I'm excited to be sharing with you my works in progress and some new music that I'm working on. And that's what this video is going to be about today, actually. I've got some exciting news to share with you. This year, I'm working on a very special project. I'm planning on releasing my third gradient album, tentatively called Shadows, at the end of this year or early next year. And the way that I'm going to do that is a little bit different than the way that I've released my music in the past. For this album, the goal is to be able to release the entire thing on a 12-inch vinyl. Kind of like this, one of my favorites by Nils Fromm. This new album is going to be incredibly personal for me, and I want to bring you along on the journey. That's why I'm going to be writing and releasing each song as they come, rather than waiting until the very end. So, whether you're here because you're curious about the creative process of music production in neoclassical and electronic music, or you just enjoy slowing down and enjoying beautiful, calming music, I hope you find something meaningful here on this channel. So, why this album? Well, over the past year, one of my personal goals has really been to take the pressure off. And I've been able to do that quite successfully, and I'm really thankful for that. That's just in my own internal monologues and pressure that I put on myself as a creative. And I've really grown a lot in my mental health and building out a set of tools and also finding beautiful things that bring comfort along the way. And that's what I want this album to be, is one of those beautiful things that you can take along with you too. Something that can be your soundtrack for your day-to-day life, or something that you can just cozy in with and let your mind find some respite. So the journey of last year had taught me the value of creating in a place of calmness and authenticity. And that's what I want to continue doing with this next album. This project is about making music for a sense of safety and calm. It'll be a space for self-discovery and healing in this year of 2025, a year where we're probably all going to need a deep exhale. I believe that in this year we'll all need music that will help us slow down, connect with our emotions, connect with our bodies, and help us process the things that's going on around us. This album will hope to be my way of contributing to something that's real and meaningful, and maybe helpful. So, the piano, it's become my main instrument in the last few years. It's my way of thinking about music, and it's become a way that I've learned to sketch as well. And I just love having the piano open and set up and ready with mics. When inspiration strikes, I can capture little ideas. Another thing that's grown with me in the last year is learning how to do pencil sketching and visual art. It's something that I never thought that I would be able to do. Growing up, I thought I was just limited to being a stick figure drawer, but I'm quite proud of myself. I've filled out this journal, about half of it in a year, and really came a long way. I kind of went from something like this to something like this in the period of a year. So, my other bonus idea for this new album is to create not only a musical piece, but a piece of visual art to accompany each song. And at the end of the year process, I hope to be able to make a little art book for the linear notes that will come along with the vinyl. So I just am really thrilled to share with you not only the creative process of making the music, but making the visual art that's going to be accompanied by and inspired by the music. Maybe vice versa. Maybe those bridges of inspiration will cross back and forth. We'll have to see. My goal is to bring this project to life from start to finish. Now, I've already started working on a few song ideas over the last year or so, and so I've got a good foundation to pull from, so I'm not starting completely from scratch. But the one thing I know for sure is that I want to make about one song a month and share each of those songs here on YouTube as a video. I'll slowly be releasing them on streaming platforms and my Bandcamp, but the big thing is, at the end of the year, you'll have a chance to be able to pre-purchase the vinyl or physical album of your choice. Now, depending on how much traction things will get over the coming year will sort of determine the way that we press the physical release of the album. It might be simpler as a lathe cut with more of a handmade touch, or if we're able to garner a little more interest, might be able to get an actual 12-inch vinyl pressing, which would be a dream come true for me. So we'll see how it goes. By the end of next year, we'll have a better idea of where things land. But I know for fact that whether it's just a few copies or a few hundred, there will be something tangible, something physical that each one of you can have and you can purchase and own a piece of my art. At the end of this year, I want this album to feel like a cohesive journey, almost like a diary, something that you can put on and see as a timestamp of what was. And I'm so excited to be able to be documenting that process here on YouTube as well. With that all being said, what else can you expect from this YouTube channel in the coming weeks and months ahead? So if you're curious about the process of a composer, this is the place to be. On this channel, I will be sharing project file breakdowns, including mixing tips, composition ideas, tips and musings for fellow artists trying to find a sense of calm in this algorithmic, technologically advanced creative system that we find ourselves in right now. And also a look into my process as a film composer, which I have some exciting projects in the work for the coming year. I might even break down a little bit of sound design and audio post, as that's something that I've been getting into more as well. Overall, I really hope to have this channel be a place of calm and safety in an overly busied and distracting world. And I hope it to be my place of reflecting on what that means to me as a creative person. So let's make this a place where we can slow down together, we can learn, we can enjoy beautiful things. Let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see more of on this channel, or if you have any questions, I'd love to start a conversation with you. So it goes without saying, but I'd be grateful if you subscribe to my channel so that you can follow along with each one of the tracks that's going to be coming out for this brand new album. I'm just excited to have you along on this journey. And if you want to read more about what I'm working on as a composer and general creative, you can subscribe to my newsletter at composercaleb.substack.com. I'll leave those links down in the description. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I'm excited to create with you this coming year.